What up, though? What's cracking, Leo? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Leos out there doing well. All right, y'all. So let's get into this reading and see what it is that you need to know. So this reading is going to be about the King of Cups. But as you can see, this card is in reverse. Okay. So this King of Cups, or this person being in reverse, means right now they're very emotionally immature. So this is someone you can't talk to about your feelings. You can't never tell them how you feel. Like they gonna flip the script and make it feel like it's all your fault, or they gonna put the blame on you. Okay, this person cannot be trusted, but I'm getting the energy of like a slit talker. So it's like this person, baby, they know how to say all the right words to you to make you feel sorry for them or make you feel like it's like they're emotionally manipulative. So it's like they use your emotions to manipulate you. They make you, they give you this pity party or throw this pity party and want you to feel sorry for them. It's kind of like they always split the script. Now, this particular person, I feel like for some of y'all, they're not willing to let go. So they can have some little stalker tendencies. This person could be stalking your social media, your job, your home, because they don't want to let you go. So the current situation with this King of Cups is they're in this Nine of Cups energy. All right, this Nine of Cups meaning they're not happy, they're not content, they're not fulfilled with their life, or it could be another situation because we do have cups. Okay, so this represents love. So for some of you, this could be a relationship, but it's like it's like they paid for price for love. Like this particular person may have paid a particular price for love. You know what I'm saying? But it was like the price that they had to pay, baby. That shit was way too high for this particular person, okay? Because the current problem is they're dealing with this Queen of Pentacles. But as you see, this card is in reverse. All right. So this is someone who they could be realizing now the only reason why this man or the only reason why this particular woman married them was because they was looking for some type of I can't even talk financial stability here. Okay, they was looking for a man. They was looking for a woman who was gonna take care of them. This particular person may be lazy. Maybe they don't work. If they do, they just do some part time. They just do something to kind of, help with their little upkeeping. Like it's not enough to put into a relationship. It's not enough to put into no household here. Okay, this particular Queen of Cups, whether it's a male or a female, they want the reward, but they don't want to put in the hard work. So they'll sit up here and have these $1 million dreams and talk about the type of house and car and clothes and all this type of shit they want. But it's like they're not willing to put in the work to have it. They want somebody else to put in the work here. This is someone who overindulge, so they always spending money. So even if they do have a job, you can't tell they do because they spend their money on themselves. They're very selfish. They're not worried about this relationship, this marriage, how they're going to, you know, put in money, how they're going to be able to help provide as well. Like they're only worried about themselves. They also can be easily manipulated by money. So, if they meet somebody who want to spend a little bread or whatever, like shit, they're gonna be down for whatever. Like this particular man or woman, all they care about is money. They want to be high maintenance, but they want somebody else to foot the bill here, okay? So let's see what's gonna happen in the end. What's gonna be the outcome of this particular person. Okay, so this situation involves it gives me someone who's in a marriage for some of y'all, right? But the thing is, you could have dealt with this person. Now, maybe you did, maybe you did not know that they were married at the particular time here, okay? But they may have not been happy within this marriage because they felt like they was dealing with a gold digger. And the only reason why this particular man, the only reason why this particular woman married them was for financial stability. But it was like even still the money they was putting out, it still wasn't enough for this person. So you can be dealing with Capricorn, Sag, we got Pisces. Let me look at the King of Cups right quick. The King of Cups can be Pisces or Aquarius. Okay, so heavy on the Pisces energy. So what's going to be the outcome when it comes to this King of Cups? Messages for Leo. What's going to be the outcome? Knight of Cups. All right, so the Knight of Cups here is in reverse. So I feel like for some of you guys, the outcome is you're going to find out the truth about this particular person. You're going to be finding out some type of truth about this particular person here with this Knight of Cups, okay? You're going to find out this person deceived you. So for some of you, you may have not even been aware that they was married, they was involved with somebody else, but they weren't happy in their marriage. You know what I'm saying? This person will lie to you all the time. you're going to figure out maybe you went through a tough heartbreak. This person disappointed you. They created a lot of illusions. For some of y'all, they told you, if you did know, they told you, I'm going to leave my husband. I'm going to leave my wife. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of reckless behavior, especially, they was on their oil, they was on their drink or something. There ain't no telling what this person would do. But I feel like you're going to find out in the end that this person was married. Because for some of y'all, you knew this. But with all these cups here, I feel like there was love, though. Like either you love this person, they loved you, or there was a lot of love between you and this person, but they was just carrying around this secret. They didn't want to. Maybe for some of y'all, they didn't want to unload this emotional baggage. Like they didn't want to unpack this baggage and let you know what they really had going on in their life. But I feel like either which way about it, you still knew this person was lying to you about something they had going on in their life. Okay. We also could be dealing with Scorpio and Libra. So let's see who this reading is about for Leo. All right, so we got Libra, Scorpio, Aries, and Taurus. Who is this about for Leo? Virgo, heavy Cancer, and Taurus again. All right, you guys, I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.